What's Becky's biggest challenge with your weight? No hate. I love you both, promise. Love you. So they're asking what your challenge is with my weight. That's kind of scary. I'm scared what she's gonna say.
I feel like I have to do a lot of things without you. Like if I want to go places. Mm-hmm. Like sometimes you'll go, but it usually hurts you.
Yeah.
So it's like I go to my family's or I go grab something from the store. It's like you don't get to go.
Yeah, because a lot of people think, oh, Amberlynn, you could just get up and walk. You don't need a scooter. I can't go to any store unless they have a scooter. If Becky ever wanted to go hiking, I couldn't go. If she wanted to go to a tunnel, or what are they called? A cave. I can't go. I've always wanted to travel, and Becky never did, which newly she wants to, which is so weird to me. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I thought I was gonna be with her forever, so I kind of like put all my dreams on the back burner. Like, you guys know that, like a lot of you saw that, because when you love someone, you kind of like do that. And it's like, now that I'm talking to someone that like likes to travel and wants to travel, I'm just like, wow, perfect match. Hi. Feline wasn't fully happy either. I have a lot of freaking shit that I have to work on. Like, look at me. I can't travel with her right now. And I want to give that to her. I want to be able to give that to her. And that's something me and her wanted to do together, was go to a cave. And in this moment, I can't do those things. And us even just being on this little vacay situation, I've done really good though. I'm like doing things, I'm moving more than usual. My feet definitely notice. But that's why I'm trying to like build up my stamina so I can do those things with her. And that's why I'm trying to lose weight so I can do things with her. And I just feel bad because when we first got together, I could do so much more than what I can do now. So a lot of people have been asking about, you know, how far can you walk now? I honestly haven't been exercising, but I have been moving more. So the first time that I walked and stopped watching myself, I could only walk for a certain amount of time. So as of today, I just want to do a little tidbit. When I first started walking, I had pain everywhere. I'm talking such horrible pain and tightening in my legs that I could almost not bear to walk. So I just want to say that I don't really feel that anymore at all. My breathing is just really, really bad, and it's obviously because I'm over 500 pounds, but it's really nice to see the changes with that, like how I'm not in pain like I used to be. So that's a change. But I did a stopwatch. I didn't record myself doing it, but I want to show you guys. I walked for 3 minutes and 13 seconds. That is 7 seconds more than I could do before. And I'm totally fine with that because any progress is good progress. And just the fact that I don't feel like in pain like I used to is amazing. And the only reason why I stopped is because like I feel like I couldn't breathe. Like I was breathing so hard, Becky was looking at me like, are you okay? Like I was super ashamed. And you guys know that, like you saw that part of my journey because I'd be cooking something. Sometimes I'd say, yeah, I'm sitting down.
What are you making, babe?
Yes, I am sitting down. My back hurts really bad. And other times I was like, I don't need to say it, but you guys would be like, look in the reflection of the oven. She's sitting down to cook. And now I'm like walking, standing, talking, cooking. I just did those little bit of dishes. Like, it's just so much different than how I used to be. Like, I couldn't walk for more than 1 minute and 16 seconds. I'm so glad I documented that. I literally couldn't stand for, it was no longer than 1.5 minutes to cook my food. And now I cook my whole food without sitting, nothing. Like, it's wild to me. It's wild. And I know a lot of people are like, because I've seen it myself, you shouldn't be proud of something you should already be able to do. No, that's not how it works. Like, I get where your mind is coming from, like, completely, but you guys have to realize, like, I was immobile. Like, I couldn't do anything, like, at all. And it was embarrassing. It was hard. you can't see me now and be like, she hasn't made progress. And I'm being as humbling as possible. I'm not trying to be smug. I'm just proud.
You are a weakness for me, and I'm a weakness for you, because if, you know, I'm trying to do better and not eat sweets and stuff, you know, you're like, oh my gosh, let's get an ice cream. And I can't say no. And then it's like, you know, if you're doing Jenny Craig or, you know, something like that, you're over there trying to eat diet food, and I'm over there eating a freaking Totino pizza.
Yeah, we both don't, we support each other in everything and anything. But when it comes to that, we just obviously don't know how to support each other.
We literally made this whole plan that for her, we were going to start out and let her walk to the mailbox and back every day. And we never did it.
No.
Still can.
With everything I've been doing this last week,
yeah,
do you see how I've already built up my stamina? Isn't that the weirdest thing?
You really have.
The body is amazing, but it's fucking annoying too. Like, yeah, I've already built up my stamina just in like the last 5 days. Like, it's so crazy. Like, how the more you do something, like, it's just so weird to me. I thought Becky said you had to practice walking to the mailbox because you weren't. I thought I had to practice walking to the mailbox as well until I realized I could walk to the mailbox about 10 times over and be just fine.
Stop the cap.
It wasn't practicing walking to the mailbox. It was just trying to get some exercise, you know?
And you can ask wifey. Obviously you can't because she's not talking to you guys. Like, it's because she has like a particular job, and like we just, it's just better to be safe than sorry. She was like telling me, like, I know you can do it.
I'm sorry, y'all.
She was like, I know you can do it and all this stuff. And I was like, no, I literally don't think so. And I was able to walk double, almost triple the amount that I originally thought I could do. So it's pretty freaking amazing. Y'all, I don't know if I told you guys, but I used to do these like 10 little lap things in the living room, like to the hallway. And I remember like when I would get to 7, like it started to get really hard. But the other day I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna go until I can't go anymore. I will say that I did stop early because I got bored. I got real bored. And I was like, I just can't. So, but I did 35. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. And my stamina has just like literally gotten so much better. It's so crazy like how your body can do that. Like I could barely do 10 before, and now I was like literally doing 35, and I was like, fine. Yeah, I thought that was cool. So I just feel really good lately. Like my stamina is crazy better. Like I'm literally standing up to do this weigh-in. Have you guys seen that before? No. I feel so much better. I'm not in as much pain. I don't get out of breath as much. I could just do things that I couldn't have done, definitely not 2 years ago. But like I notice every single day I get better and things get easier, and it's just been really nice. This is gonna sound so weird, but a huge non-scale victory for me is singing in the shower. So when I go back and I think of 2019, I really could barely shower, if I'm being 100% honest with you guys. My legs would literally shake while I was in the shower. I couldn't shower for more than 2 minutes. My breathing was as if I just ran 100 miles. It was honestly so bad. And it's like the fact that I'm not exaggerating, I totes wish I was, just goes to show like how freaking unhealthy I was. When I tell you my breathing was so bad, I like couldn't even say one word without gasping for air. I had to wait to wash my hair on different days because I couldn't even wash my whole body and my hair at the same time because I literally could not stand in the shower for more than 2 minutes. Now, I shower peacefully. There's no out of breath, there's no pain, there's no discomfort. I'm able to stand there and let the water fall over me while I'm belting my lungs out without feeling like I'm out of breath at all in the slightest. I know that sounds like so weird and a lot of you are like, really? But when I tell you the changes in my breathing and in my stamina have completely shocked the shit out of me, I am being 100% genuine. And I just want to let you guys know that I come from a place of where I was practically bedbound, couldn't even walk for a minute, and now I'm walking for 30 minutes at a time and doing 4 to 6 flights of stairs. Is it hard? Yes. Does it feel like sometimes I'm not gonna make it out alive? Yes. But I do it, and the satisfaction afterwards feels amazing. I truly hope to just get better and better at this point. I notice the more I walk and the more I walk up the stairs, it all just becomes so much easier. I will say though, I hate exercising, but I do it and I'm motivated to do it, and I have people around me who are like supporting me and egging me on and telling me you can do this. So as much as I hate it, I also love it. Does that make sense? The rumor that you have all this stamina now. So with that said, put a camera on yourself walking Twinkie by yourself without speeding up the time. So the reason why I do time lapses of me walking is because I do get a little huffity puffity, out of breath. No one wants to hear that. It annoys me, so I don't want to have to edit by hearing that. And I also like know for a fact y'all don't want to be hearing that. Plus I do walk for a longer time. Like last time I did a time lapse, I walked for like 31 minutes. I'm not gonna sit there and have a 31-minute video of me walking. Like that's so boring. Like absolutely not. So the time lapse is just like meeting in the middle. You guys, there's a large portion of you who really do think that I'm lying about my stamina, which is totes fine. I know it's hard to believe that I used to only be able to walk a minute. Now I'm walking 31 minutes, totally fine. I know that's like hard to believe for some people, but y'all, like things do happen. Bodies do change. You do start getting better. It feels really good to just stand here and talk to you guys without feeling like I'm out of breath or like there's any sort of pain. I noticed with the weight loss and a little bit of exercising I'm doing, my stamina is like getting so much better. What is something you noticed that got easier since you've lost so much weight? So I actually noticed really important things have gotten easier. Showering. I'm able to walk outside and enjoy it. Doing the dishes, cleaning around the house, even just cooking. There was a time when I could only walk for a minute. There was a time where I couldn't even stand to cook, to chop some zucchini, and now I'm cooking for 30+ minutes and I'm like, totally fine. Like it's so crazy how not only weight loss can help a body just feel so much better, but like every day actively moving more to build your stamina, it just completely changes everything. It's crazy. I can tell you without a doubt, weight loss is not always the end all be all. I am down over 80 pounds, but I know for a fact if I was not up, moving more, walking, exercising, then my stamina would not be this good. Losing weight isn't gonna be the only thing that builds my stamina up. I have to actually be trying to move more and move my body more and get used to those movements, because then eventually I'll just be able to do more and more and more. Like I used to be completely like immobile. It's just hard for me to wrap my head around like the person I used to be. And I thoroughly believe that exercising, standing more, all of those things are just as important to my stamina and overall heart health than just losing weight. Vlogging while walking can be embarrassing because I am out of breath and I take pauses, not pauses walking, but pauses in between words and stuff like that so I can catch my breath a little bit. Like my stamina has improved so much, but hi, I'm still in the 400s. Like I still have issues with breathing, but my stamina has improved so much. Like for so long I did not care about my stamina. Like in 2019 I was worried, but like I didn't realize how freeing it is to go to the store and just walk around like a normal person and not have to worry about a fucking scooter. And I have worked so hard, especially in the last year, with my stamina and my mobility, and I can cook, I can clean, I can shower, I can do all these things that I wasn't able to do years ago. I wasn't able to do these things, and you guys know I have been, some of you say, smug about my mobility, or that like I see people say things like, why is she so impressed with herself? Everyone can do these things. I used to not be able to. So me and my girlfriend don't really go anywhere together. So it was like really nice to just like have a day where I kind of just like didn't care, you know, like I was still wearing my mask, precautions, very important. But like I was trying to just like live a normal life, and it was just so nice. Like just holding hands with her, like walking through the mall, and like the fact that like my stamina is like so much better now. The fact that I'm able to do that like a normal person without feeling like in pain or out of breath or anything, like it's just been really nice. Like my stamina used to be so bad, but I have purposely tried to improve my stamina. I have went out of my way to just move more. The number one most painful thing I could do is wash dishes. And the reason why this makes me so happy is I do not have this problem anymore. Yes, my back does hurt sometimes when I'm washing the dishes, but back then everything was painful for me. Now I can do like chores around the house, and I can keep going and going and going. Like I love cleaning. You guys know that. I talk about it probably a little bit too much. I'm sorry. A big reason why I wanted to react to these is because like I feel like I've changed a lot since then when it comes to just like mind frame, weight, stamina, etc., etc. I still kind of understand the fatigue thing. I am very low vitamin D. I am anemic. I am morbidly obese. So I have measured myself, because in the past, like I have measured like around my stomach, I have measured around my arms. I am losing weight, and I am getting smaller slowly but surely. That's something that's like making me more excited to continue losing weight, because I notice the smaller I get, the more stamina I have, the more energy I have, and just overall, like I just feel better. Yeah, this might take me a couple days since I am doing it by myself, and my stamina isn't the highest because of my lipedema mixed with my weight gain. You know, it is what it is. So we were at Dollar Tree for an hour. It feels good knowing that I can go into a store and be in there for an hour and be totally fine and not out of breath. The only downside is my legs are so swollen, because as you guys know, I have lipedema / lymphedema. I have both. And I get super swollen, obviously, and plus like gravity, so it makes the fluid go down and it just swells me more. So that's the only downside, but it's just like such an amazing non-scale victory, because I think of myself like 2019, some of 2018, some of 2020, where I couldn't even stand to cook. I couldn't even stand to cut up a freaking zucchini. And now I'm walking in the store for an hour. So it's like those non-scale victories, like they matter a lot. And I don't know, it just feels good knowing that like I can improve my stamina and I can do even better than that. Like I can't wait for the day where my stamina improves even more, because obviously at 32 years old, I should not be like, oh my God, yay, I can walk in a store for an hour.